Just a few kilometers from the heart of Israel, Jerusalem, raging wildfires fueled by severe winds and arid weather conditions spiraled out of control, pushing the country to the brink of a national emergency. The fires triggered mass evacuations of thousands, left dozens injured, shut down major transportation routes between the capital and Tel Aviv, and prompted a wave of international aid offers. Israel's fire and rescue services reported that 163 ground crews, along with 12 firefighting planes and helicopters, were deployed on Wednesday to battle the massive blaze that began in the outskirts of Jerusalem and quickly spread across multiple fronts. The fire was particularly intense near the village of Neve Shalom, about 15 miles west of Jerusalem. Shmulik Friedman, commander of the Jerusalem District Fire Department, stated, "This may be the largest wildfire in Israel's history," emphasizing that wind speeds reaching 90 to 100 kilometers per hour made containing the flames nearly impossible. One of the areas affected by the blaze was Route 1, the main highway connecting Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, which was completely shut down after the fire reached the roadway. The event took on even greater gravity as it coincided with Israel's Memorial Day. Footage shared by United Hatzalah on social media showed emergency crews rushing between abandoned vehicles on the smoke-choked highway. In the videos, people could be seen walking under heavy smoke while drivers abandoned their cars in a desperate bid to escape the advancing flames. Fire officials stated that the exact cause of the blaze remains unknown. However, on the same day, Israeli police announced the arrest of a suspect caught attempting to ignite a field in southern Jerusalem. The man, reportedly in his 50s and a resident of the Tuba neighborhood in East Jerusalem, was found with lighters, cotton, and other flammable materials in his bag. "We apprehended an East Jerusalem resident caught in the act of trying to set fire to a field in the city's south," read the police statement. The fire's impact went beyond transportation and security. Hadassah Medical Center, located just outside Jerusalem, urged the public to seek treatment only for emergencies due to the overwhelming situation. Additionally, over a dozen people were transported to Shamir and Kaplan Medical Centers due to fire-related incidents. Most of the injuries involved smoke inhalation and minor burns. The Magen David Adom Emergency Service reported that 23 individuals were treated on Wednesday alone, including 17 firefighters affected during suppression efforts. The intensity of the flames forced the evacuation of at least 10 settlements around Jerusalem. Among those evacuated were civilians living in wooded areas, as well as stable patients from some hospitals. This measure aimed to free up capacity for potential new injuries from the wildfire. Furthermore, the official state ceremony for Israel's Independence Day, scheduled to be held in Jerusalem, was cancelled and instead recorded for later broadcast. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu personally addressed the nation about the fire threat. Winds from the west could push the flames into the outskirts of Jerusalem or even into the city itself, he warned. The possibility of the fire reaching the capital raised concerns of an even greater crisis. Netanyahu's remarks underscored the seriousness with which the government was treating the situation and its national-scale emergency response. The National Security Council initiated contact with several countries, primarily in Europe, for assistance. 3 firefighting planes from Italy and North Macedonia were reported to be en route to Israel, with additional support pledged by Spain, France, Romania, Croatia, Ukraine and Cyprus. In total, 8 aircraft from Europe are expected to assist in firefighting operations.
כרגע האש עברה מצד לצד ויכול להיות שהם בפנים, אני לא יודע מה איתם. ופה יש עוד מוקדים, כאילו מאחורינו יש את התחנת דלק, ובתחנת דלק יש 3 כבאיות שמסביב ששומרים רק על התחנת דלק והרטיבו את כל האזור שלה כאילו.
So far, approximately 3,000 acres of land have been scorched by the wildfire. Israel's Fire and Rescue Service announced a temporary ban on entering forests and national parks. The fact that the fire erupted in an area already affected by blazes last week has led officials to consider the possibility of arson. While Israel has faced significant wildfires in the past, the current blaze stands out due to its scale, rapid spread, proximity to strategic areas, and the size of the population affected. Despite coordinated efforts from air and ground teams, the risk of the fire reaching Jerusalem has prompted national alarm. Interagency collaboration continues, and international aid and solidarity remain crucial components of the ongoing response. According to the latest forecast from the Israel Meteorological Service, the risk of fire spread around Jerusalem is expected to persist over the next 48 hours. Wind speeds on Thursday evening and Friday could reach 70 to 90 kilometers per hour, potentially worsening the situation and expanding uncontrolled fire fronts. Continued dry weather, low humidity, and erratic wind directions make it unlikely that the fire will be fully contained soon. Authorities warn of a significant risk of the blaze jumping to new areas. To stay informed and receive real-time updates on this and other emergency events, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Your support helps us provide timely and accurate information when it matters most.